morning, Charles. Five degrees this morning. Oh, nippy. Yeah, we had pretty good frozen over. I think we're supposed to get a little bit today and Wednesday. Charles, do you get alerts when someone posts on the community page on my channel? Hello, Jason Smith. 5 degrees right now. Supposed to get up to 29 or 30 today. Yeah, I was watching yet another YouTube video there, and they were saying that the community posts were like a big factor in getting viewers. If you post, you know, like the link to the videos and stuff on it. But this guy was looking at his views and everything from the community page, and I couldn't find it anywhere. Northwest Ohio. And it's been 9 days since we stopped at the old McDonald's. Good morning, Affirm, Christopher. Welcome in, Utah. Welcome in. You guys catching a lot of snow out there? Christopher. Well, how you doing, Christopher? Where are you from and what's going on your Monday morning? What is it, like 4 o'clock in Utah? You know, it's kind of funny that, like in Utah, you get snow at, say, 5,000 to 6,000 feet up there. and nothing in the valleys. Hello, Cole. But here, we got an elevation at 700 feet, and we get snow. Alabama, roll tide. How you doing? Are you a third shifter, Jason? Or are you just up early? Oh, I thought Texas was playing the team that was going to play Ohio State. Second round. Unless that's a different, is that Texas A&M? Yeah, you'd think that the elevation would work like that all the way across. Like I say, our elevation around here, we're only like at anywhere from 500 to 800 feet. And we get snow constantly. Hello, Putty Cat. Eventually, here in probably about an hour or so. We got to get down in there and find Bigfoot first. Yeah, and you never get snow. That's what I was just saying. Snow at 5,000 feet, snow here. Where do we hit that point where it says you live too close to the sea level to get snow? $30 to 40 inches. That's some pretty good snow. Hello, Gong. How you doing? Yes, it is. It's a bad word. We got a lot of wet snow yesterday. I think I plowed 3 times. Northwest Ohio. $30 to 40 feet of snow. Holy cow. I thought you meant you got that right now, but yeah, and it's crazy, isn't it? Snowing in Nebraska. Do you happen to know your elevation there in Nebraska? If you get a chance, Google that. It's always nice to know what elevation you are. Hello, Lynn. Wisconsin. And how's Wisconsin? You getting snow? I think we'll have snow across the board here before too long, except for down in Florida, of course. Oh, thank you. can send all the gifts you like. Greatly appreciate it. I tried several attempts yesterday to make this road as smooth as possible. That's a little bit. Is plenty for 1 year. I think there's going to be plenty of snow for Nebraska. If I lose you folks, hang in there. I'll be right back. Good morning, troublemaker. Northwest Ohio. Free snow from Lynn. Well, thank you, Lynn. That's very nice of you. I may take you up on that around July or so. You know, it's funny that we usually go out west, and I'm pretty sure it was like June 30th or the first day of July, and we were going through someplace out there, probably in Colorado, but we hit snow in the overpass in the pass. First day of July and snow was falling. Ooh, no yellow snow. Oh, just making an early morning round. I work here at this location, so we just hang out, get a little chat in. All these frozen sparkles in the wood line look like there's little eyeballs looking at us everywhere. Creepy. Gone Potts Heron. You're gonna have to tell me about that name there, Nebraska. Where Biz is from Nebraska. Okay. Live stream from the phone. What brand of phone is it? Samsung? Nokia? What is that other one? iPhone? Apple? Android, yep. That's what I have. Nokia, I don't know, they could. We used to have those little flip phones. I'm just driving through the work area here. We'll go down and see if there's any duck hunters down there, and then turn around and come back. Sit around, hang out for about another hour. Talk to you fine folks. Try to get some conversation going. Back to our regular scheduled program here, Monday morning. Seems like I've been here every day for about a week, and I have. 2 more days after today. And then we'll take a little break. You bet they are. Good ghosts and bad ghosts. Welcome in, everyone. Hit those thumbs up. Hang out with us. Tell me tell me about your weekend. Tell me what's going on with you. Yep, they usually leave about the last day of November. For some reason or another, they decided to keep one up front, so, which brings in people at night and trash and everything else. Hello, Margie, how are we doing? You guys haven't watched Margie's channel over there. Pretty fun channel to watch. Good morning, Margie. Of course, Margie is probably getting ready to turn in for the night. Well, we got no duck hunters today. Quack, quack. Well, one of these days, maybe today or tomorrow, I'm going to have to open up those gates and clear me a path back to the excavator. Get it warmed up. I don't know if anybody will try to sneak up on us here or not. Pretty dark. Good morning, Margie. How was the weekend for everyone? I don't particularly like to work the weekends, but I did get a lot done yesterday. Whew. Achoo. High of 26 here today. Yep. Full moon. UFOs. Bigfoot, maybe? You never know. Hello, Bulldog. Have you got any snow in Georgia yet? And I hope you don't get any for the next week. Oh, don't tell me that. Anywhere near Mason, Georgia? I-75. Hello, Margie. Thorpe. Are you driving or flying? Good morning, monsieur. How are you, Bella? Belle Blue Papillon. Belle, are you from Louisiana? Good morning, Ringley. Yeah, I think we got it all yesterday. It quit about 5:30. Winterville. You picked the wrong town to live in. Yeah, I'm going to be traveling through there Thursday or Friday, and I'm hoping for clear roads myself. Your grandmother. Well, welcome in, Belle. Welcome in. Hit those thumbs up, folks. Oh, yeah. I'll be down home and back before then. Got to get the little Christmas shindig going here. Well, that's fun to say. You know, I'm leaving and I won't be back till next year. Have fun. Stay safe out there. How you been doing, Wrangley? Northwest Ohio. Yep, it's pretty chilly. It's up to 6 degrees now. I'm sure Wrangley's temperatures are about the same over there. How's it down in Kentucky, Charles? Bill, if your grandmother's from Louisiana, where are you from originally? Oh, very nice. You ever get a chance to go down and walk through the redwoods? Octane Rigors. Welcome in. Yeah, that is on the bucket list for next season. That is right. The new hiking video is out today at 8 o'clock. Check it out if you don't care. Please always leave a comment when you watch something. Check out the whole channel, folks. Nothing bad out there, I promise you. Yep, pretty creepy. You said that correctly. Hello, Nancy Drew. Welcome in. Yeah, me too. I'm already at work, but I haven't started yet, so stay safe out there, Nancy. Miss Luna Winter, where are you from? Hello, Tim. Good morning. Yeah, I get more people that are up, 3 hours early with your time zone in the room than I do local people that's right here. You would think there'd be more people in the other directions like Germany or places like that would be actually into their daytime already. I guess they're all just busy. And that's the thing, you got to wake up to figure out that you're still tired. Yeah, go to sleep and you wake up. That's too big of a word for me. Yep, that is true. Everything dissipates as we age. I'm sure that the FDA has already produced a facsimile of that to sell people over the counter. Yeah, too many hormones at that young age. Yes, it does. Well, good to know, Bill. Good to know. That's why we like these chats. I can pretty much pick up a good piece of information every day. Ohio, welcome in, Kevin. Octane, you'll have to get married to get that. We're up to 6 degrees right now, Kevin. It's a beautiful day out here. Chilly, chilly. How's the temperature out in Washington? I mean, could be further north. $40 is nice. We probably won't see 40 here for another month. There you go. Rub it in, Kevin. Rub it in. Putty Cat was here earlier. She's probably wearing a sweater at 70 degrees. I didn't realize it got that cold out in Nevada. I guess I was pretty much always there in the summertime. Oh, I know it gets cold at nighttime in the desert. Indiana, welcome in. Not too far away in northwest Ohio. Appreciate everyone popping in and saying hello. Oh, I don't really have any thoughts at all. Hello, Brother Steve. How you doing? No spikes in the tires. Almost. I'm 30 miles from Fort Wayne. I mean, nope, no thoughts on the racing. Yeah, the styrofoam here into the RC climbing and stuff like that. I think isn't all the Stranger Things filmed in Indiana? Oh yeah, Indianapolis. Well, it would be, I mean, it's pretty slick. It'd be like running on, you could probably get out here on the frozen river and have just as much fun. That usually stays nice and smooth out there. I'd say in another maybe a week and a half or two, we'll see the snowmobiles out there running up and down. I'd rather have fun in the Utah salt flats when it's nice and warm than out here in this ice and snow. And thank you guys for all the thumbs up. If you get a chance, instead of the end of the lives, go over and check out the channel. Check out some of the video stuff. Check out my little product store. Some nice shirts in there. Some coffee mugs. I got a couple of product links. Some of the videos out there, check those out if you're into camping. And if you will, check out those memberships, guys. Memberships, super chats, all that good stuff. Help out the channel. If you can't afford or handle any of that, please feel free to drop in as often as you like for free. Thumbs up and comments during the videos and the live stream also helps out. You could do that with hiking and rappel in Octo. Yeah, a lot of older people are going to that. Hello, Jerry. How you doing? It's our favorite gingerbread cookie, guys. Everyone say hello to Jerry. We'll get you a 4x4 rally car. There's plenty of good wide trails through the woods to ride that on. Sled runs, ski places. Pon is howling at the door. Jerry, did you get to participate in any bowling activities this weekend? Hello, Larry. We're still holding at 6 degrees right now. Well, I hope not, Bill. I hope not. Where are you from, Larry? Welcome in. Oh, I don't doubt that a bit. Yeah, I had a Christmas card I was going to stick in the windshield there, but the time I got home and got it and came back, you guys had already departed. I went home and grabbed a snack for work, and when I come back through, you guys had gone. Well, we don't talk politics in here, Bill, so I can understand we have a lot of problems. And all the bigwigs got their own YouTube channels. I see a lot of the actors and movie stars out there. We don't talk politics because we keep from the argument. We are mature people, but not all mature people come into the room. No politics, no government, no war, no religion. We just keep it nice and simple about our everyday life. All right, Larry, stay cool out there. Be safe. Just what we're doing right now. Talk about how your weekend was, what your plans for tomorrow is. Plenty of things to talk about. The whole channel is about travel, camping, so hiking. Hello, Shelf. And like I said, we're not going to go into it. Hello, Kevin. Good morning from Nebraska. Yep, that's it. Well, I just checked out your channel, Bill, and it looks like everything you have is a news post or something from TV. So if it's going to be a problem in the room, very respectfully, I'm sorry, but we will not do that in here. And just like Charles said there, it's just a general check-in. I like to see how people are doing from day to day. I seem to be either working or on my own pretty much 24/7, so this is a good way to meet people. This is how I learn about my new travels, my new adventures. We have been doing just fine in this chat for the first 45 minutes without a problem. And with that, folks, we are going to sneak back up this creepy road. I haven't seen a critter out here in a whole week. We did have some deer, I think, Saturday across the river. And a quiet hush has come over the crowd. Or did the chat freeze? Can anyone feel the heartbeat out there, fellas? Ladies and gents? I pushed all this snow up in front of these big rocks. You know, every time I plow here, somebody always got to run along behind me and get their tire on the other side of the hump. I guess it makes them cool. So every once in a while I bury these big rocks and hope that they'll try to run through them and smash their grill. That way I can come by and say, wop, wop, wah. Oh, this snow, well, we had a pretty good run there until yesterday. I think it snowed for maybe 6-7 hours straight, Charles. We probably got an extra 2 or 3 inches. Yeah, I don't think it's going to make it above freezing. I can see plenty of animal trails crisscrossing the highway here. 12 people in the room, folks. Where's everybody at? Talk away, talk away. Some people who don't want to talk, but they will hang around to see if anybody talks about them. We appreciate everybody that stops in, guys. No hard feelings. I found with YouTube, if you want to know about dope, there's channels about dope. If you want to learn about off-grid, there's plenty of channels from off-grid. If you want to hear about music and with a lot of curse words, there's channels to watch for that. Yeah, mine just jumped up there to 22. Jerry, are you the lure king? The king of lure. I just want people to actually have a decent and fun time. Rule King. Only if that was true, Jerry, you could hook me up with a nice little wood-burning stove. Hello, Craig. Good morning. I don't know why people don't freeze to death out here. Hello, DJ. We're going to say, see you later, DJ, if that's the way you're going to come in here and chat. Not needed. Well, you already said goodbye, DJ. I was going to check out the channel, Charles. Probably no videos, no subscribers. $22 folks, 22 folks. How we doing, folks? Greg, how's your weather out there in sunny California at 3:50 a.m.? The guy might actually been a DJ. Yeah, I've been watching Positive Vibes out there. And seems to be foggy every morning when he drives home. Is that a common thing out there? Is it fog or is it smog? Charles, if you ever watch Positive Vibes, pay attention when he's in traffic. There's a lot of those little electric cars that pass him. Craig, do you have the electric vehicle? Well, good job, Packers. How you doing, Abigail? Where you going, Jerry? Out into the wilderness? Robert? 6 degrees, 6 degrees. We'll see you later, Jerry. Tell Rich to stop in and say hello. Now, is Australia getting its beginning of the fall season, or is it still summertime? Man, if I was only rich and I could follow the seasons around, Charles, I'd have it made. Ephraim is my name. Ephraim. I don't even know what a pot of rock is. Yes, it would. I would only need $1 billion. I was just thinking the other day, you know, some of these YouTubers who have, like the big ones, you know, 1 million. I was watching the video and, you know, there's a YouTuber that's got like 2.1 million view or subscribers. And I think their average income was like $1.2 million a year just from YouTube. Ain't that kind of crazy? We're in the USA here. Thurzolan, where you from? Aloha. Oh, I'm at work right now. Poderock? Tennessee, how you doing, Kason? I don't know how I could be his gift, but okay. Well, I would say Hawaii is very nice to visit. I'd say very expensive to live there. Look at this, folks. Can you see it? Look at that moon and star up there. What planet is that, Charles? It is very cold. Not too scary. We're doing good, Kason. We're doing good. Mercury? We got mercury in our ozone. Oh no. Yeah, very crazy. And see what I mean? Now this one says it's Jupiter. That's why you can't hardly talk about one certain topic in it, because no matter what, someone will have a different opinion. I'm going to call it a star. Well, it's actually morning here, Elizabeth, but we're going to go to work here in about a half an hour. Hopefully get to stay inside every day. Oh yeah, I would love to go see Pearl Harbor, especially since yesterday was the official remembrance of it. I got to remember to raise the flag back up. It's been flying at half-mast. Well, now we've had 5 different things. It's been every planet but Pluto so far, so. It could be the Earth. A mirrored image of us, yes, you never know. This is Northwest Ohio, Elizabeth. Welcome in, everyone. How are we doing today? Hit that thumbs up. Well, every time something spectacular like that's supposed to happen, it's always cloudy here. I am a maintenance technician. Something breaks, I fix it. Well, very nice, very nice. What island are you on, Hope? Good to meet you too. We have a lot of people popping in here from Florida or in California. We will be in California in the month of June. I don't think we'll get to meet up with anybody out there unless you're walking in the redwoods. The Big Island. I do have coffee. You gonna get you one of those cheese hats there, Abigail? Everybody that goes got to get a cheese hat. And check out the Dells. You have a good, safe day there, Ryan. December 7th is already over. Is your dad a Packers fan? I will do my best. I'm hopefully going to get to stay inside most of the day. Got some long 10-hour days ahead of us, but it'll be worth it in the long run. Easy, Thomas. Not too far, a couple miles. Free speech as long as you're not aggravating or bothering anyone else in this chat. You can talk free in your chat room all you want. I do appreciate you stopping in to say hello, but we're keeping it calm and simple. Yeah, preventable maintenance helps, but no one believes in that around this place, especially for the last 20 years. Good morning, Karen. And Thomas, I'm pretty sure you've been in here before. Where are you from again? Northwest Ohio, Karen. Oh, no breakfast today, Elizabeth. Only coffee. And I think we're having bacon and hard-boiled eggs for lunch. Yeah, that's probably pretty much what we got here in the last week. You're just around the edge of the lake from us. Nothing, I'm just hanging out, chitting and chatting here with the people. 32 people in the room, guys. Go over and check out the channel. If you like hiking and traveling and a little DIY, some camping videos in there, please check us out. Drop a like, drop a comment. Any kind of critter that moves that has the little glowing eyes, or the big glowing eyes if it's very tall. Check out our channel, check out our little store. Check out some of the product links. Check out those memberships. All ways that we can help support the channel, but mostly just by jumping into a live, saying hello, dropping some comments, and some thumbs up also helps out. Yeah, that's what, the lady from Florida who puts her sweater on when it gets to 70 degrees. Panic has arisen. People don't know what to do. Some of those places there, Dakotas, where it hits minus 25, minus 30, that's when I'm going to start worrying. I don't believe we're going to get to do much next year, but in 27, we're going to do a little state romping. Camp in several different states. Kind of plan us out a giant loop or a circle. So if you got a beautiful destination there, drop it in the link and let me know what to check out. I like peaceful and quiet, not a lot of children activities around, but kids are cool. Yeah, me neither. I think I would want to visit it in the warmer months. But my luck, I go there on whatever that day it is where it's dark for 33 days straight or something like that. I don't know actually how many states you could hit in a 30-day spree, but I'm planning on taking a whole month and just state to state. I'd have to figure out a pretty good circle. I don't know. 30 states and 30, well, you couldn't do it. I would like to do 10 states in 30 days. That will give you a good 2-night stay at each one. But you'd have to be, it's not possible to go from state to state in a day. Be a lot of driving, but yeah, I think I could do it. I just have to plan out a good route where I don't have to backtrack and double back, and you get down into Florida and places like that. We don't talk politics in here. You know, where you have to go 20 mile one way just to turn left, to go 10 miles to turn left, to drive back 20 miles to get 5 miles from where you started. Strange road systems. Oh, Route 66 is beautiful. We bring that back every time we go out to Vegas. Come down through Texas. That is a beautiful route. You know, we usually take I-80, 90 out and hit 70. Go down Highway 5, get down to where you hit Highway 10, come across into Florida, hit 95 north. Then you could always catch 64 coming across, or go on up till you hit 90 again. Plenty of roads that zigzag. '66, and every once in a while it kicks you back over on the 40 where the roads run together. Some of '66 is not even passable anymore out there. You can see the old road on the side of the highway. A lot of old businesses out through there. Definitely pull a trailer, yes. Especially on a full 30-day trip like that. If I could do it without getting on the same road twice, you know, same direction, I wouldn't want to run down 100 miles south to have to come back the same 100 miles to go somewhere else. So if you visit 10 places for a 2-night stay and then have 1 day of travel in between each one, that will give you a full 30-day trip. And we could always do it on a month that had 31 days. That way we'd have a cheat day in there somewhere. And then you just hope you'd have no troubles along the way. I see the squirrel man has made it in. That might even be a good trip for a camper van, you know. A lot of those places. I stopped in Tennessee and Mississippi, and they had some nice campgrounds down there with electric for 20 bucks a night. So I would say you'd have to average it about 50 bucks a night. So 20 nights at 50 bucks. That's 1,000. 1,000 at least for fuel, probably 1,000 at least for food. I can already imagine all the hiking I could get in. I see the school bus on top of the mountain over there. Yeah, I would like to, if I could do that 20-night or 10-stay trip, I'd have to have 10 great recipes to cook while I'm camping. That's a lot of burger, a lot of bacon. Yeah, but I mean, I looked at some of those things online, you know, those Dutch ovens and stuff like that. Man, you have to have so much crap. I get a little worried sometimes in the mornings. I've seen this guy with a load of junk in his truck in here for 3 days straight now. I just know that one of these days I'm going to be walking along and find trash over a hill. Well, welcome everyone. If you're new to the room, please say hello. If you've been in here for more than 10 minutes, give us a hand. Raise your hand there, the big red wavy hand. Let us know who's still here, folks. You know, I hate that sometimes that this channel gets people angry and they want to leave, but like I said, there's plenty of channels out there that will allow you to give all your opinions on every fact out there. But we just like to have a good time. The Maumee is a great place to fish. Frozen over right now above the dam. Still got a little trickle of water down here. "114 miles long, I do believe. Starts in Indiana through Ohio and Michigan, dumps out into the Great Lakes. Lake Erie, I think. Hello, mods. You're never late if you show up. No school today. Is it because of snow? You got snow in Florida? Thank you for that thumbs up. Well, hello, camper. You'll have to look him up and find him back, mods. I checked your channel out there the other day, and you don't have any comments. Yep, happily married. We have 9 children. 6 of my own, 3 of hers, one big happy family. 10 grandbabies now. I believe that. Sometimes it's rough when you get blessed all together when they're all together at one time. But it's fun. Nothing like it. Well, that's because you have to get your parents to set up your channel. Evidently you are on kids YouTube or something. It's going to get rougher in 2026, I'll tell you that. They're not going to give us any leeway on a lot of stuff. Seems like I get one new rule a day. Well, pretty much every day. When you can get them to visit. It's tough. You know, they all grow up and want their separate lives, and they have their own ideals on what to do and when to do it and when to see you and when not to see you. So it's kind of like when you get them all grown up, then it's time for you to grow into the new generation yourself. Family is a wonderful thing, but it can also be pretty rough going. But I would not trade any of it. Don't ever change anything if you get a chance to from the past. If you didn't learn from it, it wasn't a lesson. The Squirrel Man. That is true. When we're young, we know everything. When we get old, we find out we didn't really know that much. Maybe that's the wisdom in itself. But some people like me, sometimes I feel like I don't want to learn anymore, you know? I just want things to be like it was. But life makes you pick up new tricks of the trade, whether you want to or not. All right, folks, we're getting into the bad region here, so I'm going to try and get through this area as fast as I can, but I'll be right back. Keep the chatter rolling, folks. When I meant bad, I meant as far as losing phone signal. So if you guys can chat away, chat away. And that's one thing that I learned now. I should have enjoyed it much more. Northwest Ohio here. We got Craig in here. Kim and Craig from southern Ohio, Florida. Bible Brothers Radios from Florida. Phil Goodyear's from Florida. I don't know what this guy's saying half the time. People should start saving every penny they come across right now. There's a guy already trying to buy them all up on YouTube at 10%. $1.10 for every 100 pennies you get. You don't have to donate, man. You donate by that thumbs up, leaving comments on videos, watch the channel, man. That's how you can donate. Well, folks, I'm going to make my little turnaround here, and then it will be time for me to say goodbye for the morning. Look at the donut spots. One of these days I'm going to come out here and there's going to be a car with the wheel completely off of it. Oh yeah, well, Starbucks for a regular coffee now, $3. I stopped there one time and I'm like, I just want a regular coffee. And she started naming off 35 different things to put in it. I'm like, no, I want a regular coffee. And she's like, oh, you drink it just black? I'm like, yeah, that's a regular coffee. Good morning, Rarity. How you doing? Yes, if the clouds don't take over beforehand, but I do want to thank each and every one of you who hung out with me today. Thank you so much. We're doing great, Rarity. I'm about to get off here and go to work. $7 or more 3 times a day. Wow. Yep, $20 a day will build up pretty fast. All right, mods, we're going to see you later, pal. Make sure you check out Camper Man and give him a follow back. Appreciate you. Yeah, I was just looking at that myself. $20 a day from that coffee will put you $7,300 in a bank in 1 year. Well, good job, Crab Man. Good job. We're going to say goodbye to everyone. We'll see you later, Craig. Say hello to Elizabeth. She's a fellow California girl out there. Surely Crab Man didn't stay the whole thing just for he could say that before we get out of here. But we'll see you later, guys. Check out the channel, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment on the channel. So we'll see you soon, folks. See you soon.